Hey guys, welcome back. I am so happy that you are joining me for this video. If you are new here, my name is Rebecca and I share with you planning content. So if that is something that you'd like to see more of, please consider subscribing and sticking around. Okay, so for this video, I want to talk to you a little bit about everyday carry on-the-go planners. So I have here a couple of planners that I've used throughout the years. They worked great in the season of my life that I've used them in, but right now they were not working for me. So here I have a pocket planner, this is the smallest size of planner, and it worked out great for me. I used it as a wallet for many months and I was really happy with it. So it is definitely staying in my collection. I also have here an A6 rings, and A6 is a very compact size. I did use it for several months in 2020, and I did take it out a few times, but this time around when I set it up with what I needed for this season of life, it didn't work. As you can see here, the rings are 23 millimeter, and I had a ton of space left because I don't need all that space right now for what I need in a planner when I'm out. So it wasn't really working, so this got pushed to the side. Then I did use, for a couple of months, I used a Stalogy in an A6 Apunto, and I liked it. I love A6 size. I think it's such a wonderful size, but the Stalogy is a blank notebook, and I just didn't want to be drawing out the weeks or the months, and it just wasn't working. So then I purchased a Hobonichi Winks, and I love this planner. I loved how slim it is. I love the cover. I love the layout. Let me show you if you're not familiar. So it has, it has months here, and then it has the week here. And it is dated. So that is something that I didn't like, because I don't necessarily need to have a planner every week because I don't go out every week. So there's certain weeks that I do go out, and just having it be dated wasn't working out for me. And another reason why it wasn't working out for me is the paper. As much as I love Tomoe River paper, because my Wonderland planner is Tomoe River paper, this one is a little bit more on the yellow side versus the Wonderland paper, so I did not like that. So I put this planner away, and I went through a couple of weeks where I was just trying to make this one planner work. It has everything. This is my Wonderland 222 planner, and if you're new here, I will link a couple of videos in the description box below so you could see this planner in detail. But this is it, you guys. This is my one planner. It has everything in it. It has my trackers, it has journaling, it has my weekly schedule, monthlies, it has everything. And I did take it out a few times, but I didn't need all that information with me. So even though the B6 size, it is a very portable size, it just was too heavy for me. And I was looking and looking, and then I stumbled upon a post by Laura Plans on Instagram, and she shared her slim Compagna. So here we are. I have a slim Compagna now, and the reason why I got it is because it really checked off all the boxes of what I was looking for in an on-the-go planner. So Laura was really sweet, and she answered all of my questions before I went ahead and bought this planner. And here it is. So I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about why I need a purse planner and why I decided to set it up this way. Okay, so first let's start with just a quick overview of the cover itself. So this is a Gillio Slim Compagna. The medium size is equivalent to personal size. It has 14 millimeter rings, so they are teeny tiny, which is perfect for what I needed. And this is the layout. So it has two secretarial pockets, one on each side. It has 3 card slots. There's the other one. It has 3 card slots. It has one big pocket here, which I love because it fits my sticky notes. And then it has a big back pocket. And the Slim Compagna right now only comes with silver rings, but they at some point they had an option for gold, which I would have loved. And I know that you can change them, but I am not that brave. So they do come with silver rings and the silver popper. So this is the planner. And when I was putting in all the inserts that I wanted and the sections that I wanted and what I wanted to use this planner, I knew that I wanted it to be functional and minimal and, you know, just very straightforward. So that is what I did. So when I open my planner, in the pockets I have just what I need. I have an ollie clip, which I use to clip receipts, and I have some sticky notes here for appointments, and then I have the stickers that I'm gonna use. So I am not using stickers in this planner except when I do my monthly, and I will show you how I'm gonna do that. So I bought these from Paper Panda, and they're gonna go in here, and these are the only stickers that I'm gonna use in here. And then I have the monthly card from Cesa V. And here I have the receipt of the library books so I don't forget and get a late fee. And then here I added a couple of these cards that were sent to me by a friend, and they are AM and PM cards. So what I'm gonna use them for is there's some days that I just need to run, like go out and run a couple of quick errands. So instead of writing what I need to do on a whole sheet of paper, I'm just gonna take one of these cards and use my ollie clip and clip it here and go and run my errands. So that is something that I was also very intentional when setting up this planner. I wanted to use what I had already because I have used personal rings in the past, so I had a couple of things that I knew I could use. So when it comes to the setup itself, I am not using any dividers because they bulk up your planner and they can make your planner a little bit heavier. And I did go ahead and I changed the type of paper that I use. So I bought 18-pound printer paper instead of the 32-pound paper that I was using in my other ring setups because, again, I wanted it to be portable. I didn't want it to be heavy at all. So I went ahead and used a thinner paper. I'm also not going to keep these inserts. So these inserts are all going to be tossed away. And whatever information I write here when I'm out that I think that I need to have in my Wonderland planner, which is gonna be my everything planner, the planner that I keep at the end of the year, I will just go ahead and move that information there. But if not, all this is getting tossed. Okay, so then let's keep going. So here I have a little photo sleeve, card sleeve, but I use it to put photos of my family, which I've taken them out right now for privacy. But I have here 6 photos because it's front and back. And then I have first a 2021 dashboard from Elmon Paper Co. And I have a freebie from My Minimal Planner. And then another dashboard from Elmon Paper Co. So I did have a full year of personal size month on one page by Elmon Paper Co. So I just went ahead and grabbed September to December and put them in here. So when Infinite Lotus releases her 2022 month on one page inserts, those are the ones that I'm going to purchase, and I'm going to add them here. I'm going to purchase PDFs just because I don't want to be buying this setup over and over again. So it is undated, the weeklies, but then the monthlies obviously are going to be dated, but I prefer PDFs. So all of my inserts here are from Infinite Lotus. That's something else that I just went to one shop and shopped there. I do have a discount code if you're interested, and I will link it below. Okay, so after the monthly, I went ahead and I have a week on one page. So what I'm gonna do here is, so I've shared photos of my monthlies, my weeklies, so I won't open it up because it has a lot of private information, but you can search my Instagram or the community section of this video to find those, you know, the still photos, so you can just check out how I use it. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to, right here in the monthlies, I'm going to just write down like the appointments that we have for that month, the field trips that we have for that month, like things that I need to do outside of the house and pre-plan here. So then when the month is over, I will move this information over to my monthly, which I use it as a tracker for appointments and memory keeping. So I will have all the important information that I moved from here over on in my Wonderland planner. And then same thing with the weekly. So I did get an undated weekly. I wanted a week on one page because I don't need a full on week. All I'm going to do here is, for example, this upcoming week, I have 2 doctor's appointments with the boys and I have a field trip. So I'm gonna write those things down here. And then I'm gonna write down, I know I need to go to the grocery store, so I need to write down a couple of things that I'm gonna buy here. And then I wanna buy a couple of things for the boys for their PE class. So I'm gonna write that list here. So I'm just gonna have, you know, the most important information that I need when I'm out. That is another reason, you know, why I didn't like having this planner in my purse as much as I love it and I would love to have it with me, is because I didn't need, like, when I was out, I didn't need like 90% of the information that I have here. So I'm just gonna use this for that. And you know what? I am very, very surprised with the amount of inserts that I'm able to fit in these teeny tiny rings. So here I have 40 weeks, you guys, 40 weeks of inserts. So that's something that I didn't want to be doing. That is something that, you know, I really wasn't loving about a ring system, is cutting and printing out the inserts, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want this planner to feel like another planner. I just wanted it to be a very simple notebook, and I kind of got the inspiration from the Hobonichi setup, because it is very, you know, very simple and very minimal. So yeah. Okay. So next I have notes. I have a couple of things here in the notes section. And as you can see, I do not have dividers. I've used page flags for dividers. So I do know that this section is my weekly, and oh, I didn't add the little, so I am missing a little page flag for the notes section here. Let me add it with you guys here. So I do know what each page flag means because I don't have a ton of sections, so it's not going to be super complicated for me to just turn where I need to turn. So this is going to be my notes section, and I usually, when I'm out, I get a lot of ideas of things that I want to do, places that I want to go, you know, things that I need to get for the boys. I don't know, when I'm in the car, my mind just starts, you know, with all these things, and I usually write them in my notes section on my phone, and then I forget to look at them. So I really like having a section just for that, for just random notes, and whatever needs to get transferred to my planner will get transferred over, and if not, I'll just cross them out and move on. And then I have, in the same notes section, I have added some Bible study notes and some sermon notes. And the reason why I included that is because when I was going to church in person and doing my Bible study in person, I would always like to have something small with me to write those things down. And it was usually just like a little random notebook, because I usually write fast when I'm taking notes, and my handwriting is not neat. So I would always transfer the notes to my faith journal or my faith planner. So I'm just gonna do the same. I'm gonna have here, I already printed out 6 or 7 weeks, I think, of Bible study notes and sermon notes. And then once I'm done with that, once those studies are over, I'll just take them out and put more in. And whatever I want to transfer from here, I will do it every couple of weeks, maybe like once a month, and just sit down and rewrite what I have here into my notes pages in my planner, and that also serves me as just, you know, another way to kind of reread what I've considered important in that time. So I really don't mind rewriting faith notes. So that is that. And then last but not least, I have my list section. And here, it's just gonna be mostly lists for groceries, gift ideas for the boys with Christmas coming up. So I like to have that here. And I have chosen an insert that has 4 lists on 1 page because again, I wanted to get the most out of each section and insert that I added into this planner. So that is it, you guys. And here in the back, more page flags and some sticky notes that I usually need when I'm out. And that's it. The back pocket, the big back pocket just has some doctor information that I need for next week and expense tracker and a check. And that's it. So honestly, to me, it doesn't really feel like a planner because I'm not looking at it as one. I'm just looking at it as a notebook that has very specific inserts. So yeah, it has a calendar, it has a weekly, but it's not what this one is. So I've always had some form of like a 2 planner system, and actually this morning, my friend Stacy from Loose Leaf Plans on Instagram shared the planning system that works for her, and I was really inspired with what she wrote. And it was something along the lines as, you know, sometimes you want to try and do something, you know, a certain way. And like for me, it was, I really wanted to be a one planner, but then I was always missing something when I was out, and I've been going out more now, so I didn't want to have a full-blown other planner. So I am really loving this little slim Compagna, and I think it's gonna work out great. I will keep you guys posted with pictures and just you know, posts over on Instagram and here on YouTube. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to chat with you. And thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out with me. I will see you guys next week when I share my next video. I am hoping to share with you guys next week a video showing you how I fill out my overview and my review and my Wonderland planners. So if that is something that you want to see, please subscribe so you don't miss it. Okay, you guys, well, thanks again. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, you guys, have a great rest of your weekend, and have a safe and healthy week. Bye. Take care.